Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Mischief has broken loose yet again in Cloud Kingdom. Katja is causing a lot of chaos over there, which means that Micah needs her help yet again. Now last week we already solved the mystery of the colors disappearing and some weird storm in Jorvik. In case you haven't seen that video, make sure to watch it. I'll be linking it in the upper right corner. It does give some context on Katja and the whole thing that's going on. But yeah, this week we've got more mysteries to solve, so that's exactly what we're about to do. And yeah, with that being said, I think that's pretty much all the information you need prior to this video, and then now, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. So here we are back in Cloud Kingdom, and as you can see, the rainbows are gone. This time around, it's not the colors, it's just the rainbows that are being drained. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Micah and find out what is going on over here. I'm glad to see you again, Izabella. You won't believe this. As you can see, some colors are missing once again, but this time it's only affecting the rainbows. I wonder what happened to cause this. I really thought we fixed it completely. Either we just didn't put enough color back into the kingdom, or something is draining it again. I wonder if Katja is still hanging around. I don't necessarily want to blame her, but I don't think we can rule her out. Will you keep an eye out for her, Izabella? Just be careful. But most importantly, we need to fix these rainbows. And then here we are yet again, having to collect 7 color fragments, and these quests are basically the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna complete this off camera, and then I'll be back to show you the continuation of this quest line. In case you do want to see me collecting every single color fragment, go to my video from last week because this is basically the same thing. Just in case you're stuck on this quest over here, this is the whole Katja thing. Apparently she put down a desk with a playlist playing on some boxes, some speakers, and like a little laptop down. The song you need to choose is the one by Lisa Peterson. Just in case if you are stuck, if you choose the song by Lisa Peterson, the color fragment will appear and you will have completed the quest. Excuse me for the lag, but because the items that you have to find this time around are not the same as last week's, I am going to show you a little montage of all the items. The first one I found is actually over here in the overworld because I was going to solve this storm and help the clouds, which we already did last week. So I'm going to pick this one up, and then here are the rest of the items as well. Okay, so I've ran into a little bit of a problem. When I logged on and I ran towards the balloon, I already did the Crying Cloud quest, thinking I could get ahead of myself. Well, turns out that that was a mistake. So, you know, I finished up the quest and I went to Cloud Kingdom and activated the quest line. Now, Micah wanted me to save the little Crying Cloud again, but turns out when you do it once, it disappears. It turns out to be a daily quest, so I have to wait until tomorrow before I can finish up this quest line, and I'm super devastated, but unfortunately I had no other choice because in fact I did contact Star Stable support, but they usually don't reply within a few hours, so I just waited a day and now we're continuing on with this quest line. This is also the reason why this video is a day late in case you missed my community post. And then now let's go ahead and continue on with the quest line. And we are back. It is the next morning and I finally managed to complete the cloud quest, so now we only have the last one left, which is the Missing Fragment. So Micah has another quest called The Search is still on, and she says we're missing the 7th fragment. I think we've looked everywhere. Do you have any ideas, Izabella? Oh, Nick Stoneground is joining us on the journey. Well, Micah, I was enjoying my travels when I came upon something quite interesting, the likes of which I've never seen before. The discovery reminded me of all the wonderful adventures we've had, and this object is something I only wish we'd found together. I figured the next best thing was for me to bring it to you. You see, I know how much you love rainbows, and this stone, well, take a look. The 7th fragment! Obviously, Nick Stoneground had to bring the 7th fragment. And then there we go, we've restored all the colors on this beautiful island. I'm so happy because this took me way too long. I had to wait an entire day before I could finish up this quest. Also, if my voice sounds a bit weird, it is currently 8:30 a.m., so you know, I just woke up. That's why my voice is a bit weird. We had to discover objects that are not unlike the druidic runestones we've analyzed together, and then use those magic objects to heal the Cloud Kingdom. A very astute observation, Micah. Have you two developed any theories as to why this happened? I'm still scratching my head over it. Izabella found a ghostly girl playing her violin on Jorvik, bold as anything. When she went away, she left a recording of her music in her place. She called herself Katja. She was definitely putting some kind of spell on the weather, but as for the missing colors on the Cloud Kingdom, we have no proof that she was involved. Katja, you say? That name rings a bell, but no, it can't be, can it? Whoever she is, it sounds like her arrival and the draining of colors from Cloud Kingdom is no coincidence. Whether or not it was intentional of her is a whole other matter. Izabella, what do you think? Well, Katja did claim bad things happened, whether she willed them to or not, so we're just gonna answer that. Carissa is cold? Hello? Does this make anyone else think of the Ice Witch of Icendell? Is she the Ice Witch? Ah, that old tale, an interesting one indeed. Let me think. Legend has it that the Ice Witch was born in medieval times and over the years practiced benevolent magic until for mysterious reasons she slipped into a rage and let the maws of dark witchcraft consume her, or so the story goes. I wonder though, like many legends, was she one person or many strong women woven into one story? Did she shut herself off from this world or was she trapped by those who feared her? I remember reading about an expedition in the late 1800s to search Icendell for evidence of this fabled Ice Witch, but there is no report of them returning home. You know what this means, right, Uncle Nick? That has to be our next adventure. Next time I'm back on land, we'll venture to Icendell. I will have to think long and hard about that, Micah. For now, let's celebrate the success you and Izabella had here in Cloud Kingdom. And at the very end, we get the Black Aviator Hat, which is basically the same hat as the one Micah's wearing. The only difference is it has a rainbow theme, and if you like these kinds of hats, I think you would like this one as well. And lastly, I do want to talk a bit more about what was said in this quest, because Nick Stoneground was talking about Icendell and the whole entire mystery surrounding that, so the reason why they're talking about this is it maybe because Star Stable is working on some quests to do with Icendell? Will we soon be discovering more about Icendell and what happened over there? Because if that's the case, I am so excited. Like, we haven't had quests in Dino Valley in years, and this seems very interesting. I have one more thing to talk about, and that is a brand new set which is available over here in this store. I'm not talking about the saddle pad from the set that I bought last week. There is an actual entire new set over here, and this time around it's Western themed. So over here we have this saddle pad, we have some matching tendon boots, which actually look quite cute. I'm not mad at those at all. We have this halter thing over here, which also looks quite nice. Then we have the saddle, we have a saddle pad, we have this, which is a beard, and it looks kind of odd. We have some glasses, a hat, some new boots, and some new gloves. And then we also have some pants, a top, which actually looks pretty cute. It's just a little bit too expensive. And then that's everything for the new outfit. And with that being said, that was everything for today's video. I'm sorry it was such a hassle to get this online, but I still did. So here we are. That was the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you would like to see any more of my content, please go ahead and subscribe down below, as well as make sure to turn on those notifications to make sure you'll never miss out on anything I post. I really hope you'll have an amazing rest of your week. I wish you guys the very best, and I'll see you again next week on Wednesday with a brand new update video. Bye guys!